Hello, and welcome back. We're going to be casting another one of my games. And did not know what to expect about this time. I do like the fact that in Heart of the Swarm they made it so that your workers started going in the beginning. However, it did give somebody if you were faster in the beginning, or have better internet connection, you could get a slight boost that didn't make too much of a difference in the league that I was in. At least I was bronze. I was bronze until about the beta came out, and then I really started playing Starcraft a lot more. Let's get started here. I did not know what to expect coming into this game. I wasn't sure. Although I've had some really great success playing against Zerg, I haven't lost to Zerg at all this season. So, oh yeah, hey, introduce our players. In the bottom left position we have GOAT-CHEEZE, which is in fact me. And in the bottom right position we have Snalkers XX. Okay, sure, that beautiful name. I did, in fact, scout something, which is weird. Usually, 9 times out of 10, Zerg will go hatchery first. But I did scout that he wants spawning pool first, which tells a great deal of things. Obviously, this is going to be some sort of rush, because if you're going to tech, why would you get the spawning pool first, unless you wanted to go, like, one base, roach rush, or something. I don't know. This is really weird. So I was like, I wasn't quite sure what I wanted to do. I knew that it was going to be a rush, and I had some interesting decisions given the fact that it was going to be a rush. I should get my gas mining here soon. Yeah, so I didn't do the greatest job of spending all of my money, but I still did alright. And I'm pretty sure I even kept this probe alive. And, hey look, this is a much better scouting path. See this? 5 points, much better than 3. And that one in the last game I casted was just terrible. It was horrible. And see how much, it doesn't make a terribly large amount of difference. But if this was higher level play, having 2 drones chasing the probe for as long as it was would be, yeah, and he even did it again. It's like, that is an immense amount of damage. And then, now he's got Zerglings, and I seen that, so I decided to pull it off. I'm not sure why he took both, oh, he took that one back, alright. So, I think he might have thought that I was up there, but I did kind of just show him, hey, my base is over here. Which, if I would have thought about it, I probably wouldn't have done that. And here's my Zealot. I was getting prepared. I was thinking, I'm not sure if my Zealot's going to be able to take on this, well, now it was 1 Zergling. But at the time, it was 2 Zerglings and a drone. But I did decide I didn't want to let that 1 Zergling get in and spot anything. So that was good to pick it off. Although I didn't have anything going on. And at this point I was like, crap, what am I going to tech to? And then, here in a little bit, I'm pretty sure he did just go for a poop ton of Zerglings. And yeah, he's already got Zergling speed, I believe, yeah. And here's a queen. So, from here, let's look at what he can do. He can, if you wanted to be, well, obviously this is an aggressive build. With this many Zerglings in the beginning, yeah, I don't remember seeing, oh yeah, I remember the Banelings. But yeah, if you wanted to do, like anything other than aggression, this wouldn't have happened. So, if you are a Zerg player, then in the beginning, hatchery first. Always, always, always. This did not work out for him. Usually, I get really frustrated, and he forgot that he can, like, what you can do with a hatchery, I'll get into this attack in a minute. You can rally the drones here, and then you can also rally your other units away from the hatchery so they don't get annoyed. I notice whenever I play Zerg, usually in team games, I get annoyed with the units just standing here. So what you can do is you can just right click over here. So instead of having all your drones here like mining and then also having a ton of units standing around, they would be over here out of the way. And actually probably because you know, it would be kind of frustrating if you just had to have all your units running over to the mineral patch, which is a good move by Blizzard. Here, this battle going on. I don't know why I warped in Stalkers. That was a very poor choice by me, but he did retreat, which is really interesting. He could have just super easy. And he did see my Twilight Council, so I'm not sure if that was immediately like, oh crap, I better get Lair for him, because this will be another DT play with me. I like to go DTs when I'm playing against Zerg, and I guess Terran. I did it against Terran and it worked quite well. And you see how I warped in all those zealots to block off the ramp, which it actually did a lot better than I thought it would have. I killed all those Zerglings, and I didn't even have +1. If I would have had +1, I don't think I would have lost a zealot that whole time. But I was making an attempt to block off the entrance, although there is a small little area where he can get in at this point. Photon overcharge, really good. And then one thing you can do with your probes when Zerglings get in like this, you right click on a mineral patch and then you A, and then you press the key A and you can just click anywhere. And that's what I did right there. And I don't feel like this time warp did too much, and I'm sure he did spot the Dark Templar, which for him, immediately, that should have been, crap, I better get layer tech, which obviously he did not. And I'm pretty sure that I got a Dark Templar right there, and then I knew that as soon as he seen this, he was going to say, well, I better get a lair immediately. If that wasn't his first action, then he probably should just stop playing. Because you have to obviously be able to spot the Dark Templar, and if you don't have anything to detect it, like how Zerg detects is with an Overseer, and you have to have layer tech to get that. So I knew that I was on a fast timing, that if I didn't hit at the right time, then I was probably going to lose. So what I did is I know I stopped right here, which is really bad, but you see he's already got his layer tech going. I got my forge back, so now I can get my cannons, which really doesn't make too much of a difference at this point. He's starting to get roaches, and I'm starting to hover a lot of money, but see, he's got all this, but you can take out an endless amount of army with Dark Templar, because their damage, let's see if I click on one, they have 45 damage per attack, and that's without upgrades. And they have 1 armor. That's actually ridiculous that they actually have an armor. But they don't have very much health at all. But you see how much they just destroy here. And also I have a mothership core, which he can attack with his queen, but I'm not entirely sure. I did micro it out of there. And I knew as soon as I got my DTs in here, I had to kill the layer tech. So at this point, he can't, unless he can kill it immediately, there's no way, and he just left. Rage quit. Alright, so that was that game. It was quite tense for me. Really fun, but there's stuff I need to work on, like all this money. What I could have done from here is I could have dropped down another 5 gateways and an expand. With this amount of money, I could have expanded 3 times, here, here, and here, and still had plenty of income. And I still needed to get this fully saturated. I probably could have pulled a little workers from here. Well, maybe not too much. This was probably about 19 out of 24 is a pretty good saturation. 24 out of 24 is really good for like really low league people, which is, you know, me. But what you'll see a lot of pros do is they'll go 16 out of 16, and then they'll have 2 probes or drones or SCVs on each mineral patch, And you want to have 3 in the Vesping gas, just because there's only 2, and it's better. But it pretty much optimally mines out everything, especially for Terran with mules. But yeah, so thank you all for watching, and I hope you all have a great day.